To the glory of God and the support of the good people of Ogun State, we start a new chapter in the continued development agenda of this great state.
We're glad to have you with us on another episode of Gateway Diary. I'm Victoria Oniaye, and today we'll be highlighting some of Governor Abiodun's remarkable strides in advancing economic growth, uplifting lives and improving the welfare of the people of Ogun State. Here's a quick look at what's coming up on the program. Trade and commerce is set to receive a boost in Ogun State as Governor Abiodun alongside Minister of Marine and Blue Economy Poyega Oyetola flags of construction of the Gateway Dry Inland Port. Plus, an update on the ongoing 70-kilometer Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway, another legacy road project under the administration of Governor Abiodun. And Governor Abiodun intensifies efforts to cushion the effect of federal government policies by flagging off the sale of food items at subsidized rate. We've got all these stories and more coming your way shortly. Those were the headlines from across the state, and now let's start off with our first story. When Prince Abiodun assumed office as the governor of Ogun State, he made it clear that his legacy would be an economically prosperous Ogun State. And for over 5 years, he has stayed true to his word, delivering projects that not only improve the ease of doing business, but also attract investors. One standout project is the Gateway Agro-Cargo Airport, a development that is creating an industrial hub while drawing in investors. But Governor Abiodun is not resting on his laurels. His latest project, the Gateway Dry Inland Port in Ewekoro local government area, will make Ogun State a logistics hub for the movement of goods across Nigeria. Let's tell you more in this report.
It is a new dawn in Ogun State, the gateway to Nigeria. The state government is making ambitious strides towards economic transformation. This is not just about infrastructure, it is about charting a new course for prosperity and positioning Ogun State beyond just being the industrial capital of the country, but also the logistics hub of Nigeria. One leader with the vision and strategic thinking to activate this master plan is Prince Abiodun, the executive governor of Ogun State. He is synonymous with visionary leadership, and once again, he is taking a giant leap forward to unveil what is set to be another game changer for Ogun State and beyond the groundbreaking of the Gateway Inland Dry Port in Kajola, Ewekoro local government area of the state. It all began with a vision of economic transformation for Ogun State. Governor Abiodun, a man with a knack for perfection, will not rest until he sees that the vision becomes a reality. This idea is not the first from the stable of the visionary leader. Before delving into the new Gateway Inland Dry Port, let's take you down memory lane. Upon assuming office in 2019, Governor Abiodun found a project, the Ogun Agro-Cargo Airport, which was once a mere dream on paper, abandoned and the site filled with laterite. But to the governor, the airport was more than just an idea. It was a beacon of potential waiting to be realized. Today, that vision is airborne, literally, as the agro-cargo airport is now a hub of economic activity, attracting investors and creating jobs. But Governor Abiodun is not done turning dreams into reality. This time, he is setting his sights on a new frontier, the Gateway Inland Dry Port. This port will alleviate the congestion of the Apapa Seaport, one of the busiest and most overburdened ports in West Africa. To start the process of actualizing this master plan, Governor Abiodun and his team have invited the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola, to unveil what is to become the next cash cow and employment generator for Ogun State and, by extension, the country at large. As Minister Oyetola breaks the ground, he symbolizes more than just the commencement of construction. The unveiling of the Gateway Inland Dry Port marks a watershed moment in Ogun State's economic evolution.
This project is not merely about building infrastructure, but about laying the foundation for a key logistics hub that will facilitate the movement of goods across Nigeria, creating over 5,000 direct jobs, 15,000 indirect jobs, and stimulating local businesses. Moreover, it will attract investment that will spur regional development, benefiting Ogun State and beyond.
With a bold step to decongest the bustling Apapa and Tinkan ports and create a seamless flow of goods between Lagos and the inland regions, the proximity of Ogun State to Lagos is not just geographical, it is strategic. Governor Abiodun has fully embraced the idea that this nearness can be leveraged by economic growth, setting the stage for Ogun to become Nigeria's foremost industrial and logistics hub.
This initiative will not just reduce the congestion at both Lagos, Tinkan and Apapa ports, but will make both ports more efficient. Furthermore, this will reduce the vehicular trailer traffic on our roads, thus reducing the wear and tear and early maintenance on roads leading in and out of Lagos.
With the Gateway Inland Dry Port, Ogun State is stepping in to provide relief by leveraging the existing rail tracks from the seaport and transporting containers to a modern logistics hub where cargoes will be warehoused, transported, and delivered with greater efficiency.
It is a testament to our shared vision of prosperity and industrialization. It will undoubtedly transform Ogun State into a leading investment decision of choice, which we are across West Africa.
This dry port isn't just an infrastructure project, it's a gateway to the future by transforming Ogun State into an industrial giant. Governor Abiodun is laying the foundation for sustained growth, creating jobs and attracting investments that will benefit the state and the entire country. The people say this is unprecedented and they are already looking forward to the economic prosperity that will come their way.
I see Ogun State becoming a wonderful state that can stand like a country. And I can tell you that within the next 5-10 years, Ogun State will be like a country, needing no kobo from the federation. Because if you have the dry port, you have the cargo airport. In that cargo airport, you are seeing that Ikene area or Ewekoro is not going to be a cargo airport alone. We are going to be flying from there to London, by the grace of God.
In just 5 years, Governor Dapo Abiodun has overseen the construction and reconstruction of more than 700 kilometers of roads, connecting industrial hubs and township roads alike. This unprecedented achievement ensures that industries in Ogun State can thrive with improved road access, reduced congestion, and faster delivery times.
In the history of Ogun State, we have never witnessed all these gigantic projects. Excellency, the airport is there. You did it for us. Along Adroti, the old SS road. You have taken the bull by the horn. Here is another one you are doing. And the local is still there.
To draw more factors that will generate economic development to our state. And on behalf of all our real fathers in Ogun State, we say we appreciate you and the President.
One thing is clear. Governor Dapo Abiodun's vision aligns with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, an agenda committed to creating an enabling environment for innovation, economic growth, and infrastructural development. As Ogun State steps up to meet the demands of the modern economy, the Gateway Inland Dry Port will be a beacon of prosperity, not just for the state, but for all of Nigeria. Ogun State is on the move, with leaders like Governor Dapo Abiodun at the helm. This land of opportunity is ready to take its place as the logistics and industrial powerhouse of Nigeria.
Moving on, let's talk about road infrastructure in Ogun State. A groundbreaking ceremony took place a few weeks ago when Governor Dapo Abiodun cut the sword for the reconstruction of the 70-kilometer Abeokuta-Ota Expressway, a major federal road in the state. But unlike some who might wait months after the sword-cutting ceremony before starting construction, Governor Abiodun wasted no time. Now renovation work on crucial sections of the road has already begun. In this next report, we'll show you the progress made by the contractors.
Ogun State, the gateway to Nigeria, is truly on the move. That's because Governor Dapo Abiodun is not just laying the foundation for tomorrow's legacy projects, he is also building on the work of yesterday, especially in the crucial infrastructure sector, a sector that holds immense importance to him and the people of the state. For more than 5 years, Governor Dapo Abiodun has been on a mission, constructing and reconstructing roads across all the 20 local government areas of the state. This drive is not just about road construction, it is about bringing relief to residents who have endured years of hardship due to bad roads and enhancing the ease of doing business in Ogun State. This commitment by Governor Dapo Abiodun to infrastructure has seen the state deliver over 700 kilometers of road networks, more than any previous administration in the state. And that's just the beginning. Governor Dapo Abiodun is determined to slash the infrastructure deficit with many more projects still in progress. Now, let's take a moment to focus on one of these remarkable projects, shall we? Let's talk about the ongoing 70-kilometer Abeokuta-Ota Expressway. The Abeokuta-Ifo-Songota Expressway has been nothing short of a broken promise. Awarded for construction way back in 2003, it quickly became an abandoned project, leaving the road in a dire state. Year after year, successive governments at both federal and state levels turned a blind eye, while the people were left to suffer.
This road was awarded originally in 2003, but since then, it has suffered insufficient funding, Like KBS said, you know, Vilaro, this road was never completed, neither was it commissioned or handed over to the federal government, because the contractors were never adequately funded. By the time they finish a section, they abandoned it for about a year. Our people have suffered too much on this road, but today our hope is renewed.
But recently, Governor Abiodun gave a glimmer of hope to the communities along this corridor by flagging off the much-needed construction of the road. For him, this is not just a road project, it is a gateway to economic growth. With this project, Governor Abiodun is reaffirming his commitments to fulfilling promises and leaving a lasting legacy of progress, and the people of Ogun State can now look forward to a brighter, more connected future.
Construction of this road, 5 team gangs have been deployed. They will be constructing in 5 different places at the same time. One gang will be in Ota, Ifo. One gang will be in Pamalanto. One gang will be in Ewekoro, Itori. And one gang will be in Abiodun. Each gang will cover about 15 kilometers. By the grace of God, we will free this road in 18 months.
And unlike some leaders who delay, Governor Abiodun means business. Work has already begun across various sections of the road, with palliative repairs being carried out to prepare diversion routes as the full-scale construction is set to commence. The sight of engineers and construction workers on site has sparked excitement among residents and motorists. They believe that Governor Dapo Abiodun is about to bring an end to years of suffering, while also ensuring the growth and prosperity of businesses along the route.
I feel so glad and excited about this road the government is doing, because there are so many accidents on this road, so many casualties on this road that we don't like. And seeing the government doing it, you know the government is having us in mind.
We like the road as they are doing it, because a journey that we can move within 1 hour before, we are moving like 3 hours, 4 hours before, but where they do it now, it can be faster. So we appreciate government for doing this.
Governor Dapo Abiodun continues to receive accolades, praises, and appreciation for all he is doing in Ogun State. But this leader, who vowed to always put the people of Ogun first, remains focused and undistracted. He is steadfast in his developmental plan, driving Ogun State forward as an industrial hub and economic powerhouse, not only in Nigeria, but across Africa.
Before we wrap up this edition of the program, let's talk about welfare of the residents of Ogun State, which has always been a priority to Governor Dapo Abiodun. For months now, the governor has been rolling out various measures to cushion the effects of federal government policies on the people of the state. These initiatives include food palliative distributions and sale of subsidized food items. The latest initiative is another round of subsidized food sales.
Leadership is about empathy. It's about the ability to connect with people and uplift their lives. To describe Prince Dapo Abiodun, the governor of Ogun State, as empathetic isn't just accurate, it is an understatement. For over 5 years as the chief executive, he has proven to be a leader who doesn't just listen, but acts on the needs of his people at every given opportunity. Governor Dapo Abiodun has always placed the welfare of Ogun State residents at the forefront. Whether it is through infrastructure, policy, or community-driven initiatives, His decisions are always people-centered. But it doesn't stop there. When the economic policies of the federal government started weighing heavily on the people, Governor Abiodun wasted no time in rolling out measures to soften the blow. This is leadership in action, meeting challenges head-on with compassion. From selling food items at subsidized prices to distributing palliatives, Governor Dapo Abiodun has taken steps to ensure that Ogun State residents don't bear the full brunt of the economic pressures. He has also approved shorter work weeks for state employees, added transportation allowances for teachers, and introduced initiatives that lighten the load for everyone. One of the standout initiatives under Governor Abiodun's watch is the rollout of compressed natural gas (CNG) vehicles, an eco-friendly and cost-effective solution to public transportation. And if you look around, you'll notice electric bikes zooming through various routes, which is another step towards providing affordable and efficient mobility options. But that is not all. The governor is acutely aware of the skyrocketing prices of food, which have hit Ogun residents hard. To erase this burden, he has joined forces with his deputy, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, and other key officials to launch a subsidized rice program with support from the federal government. It's a lifeline in these tough times. Of course, these short-term fixes are just one piece of the puzzle. Governor Abiodun is committed to long-term solutions too. Solutions like job creation, boosting local food production, and promoting alternative means of transportation. The goal is clear: to lift Ogun State out of economic hardship.
We are deeply committed to sustaining these measures and ensuring that we address the root causes of this economic hardship. Our efforts include creating job opportunities, promoting local food production, distributing fertilizers to our local farmers, encouraging alternative transportation options like we launched our e-bikes, began the provision of CNG fuel buses, and also we have began stimulating our small, medium scale enterprises who remain the backbone of our economy.
And this isn't just a one-time event. Governor Abiodun plans to extend these initiatives across all the 20 local government areas, ensuring that the people at the grassroots benefit just as much as those in urban centers.
The state will soon be implementing our own version of this scheme from each local government, meaning we will implement this across about 20 local governments to deepen the reach into our grassroots. We will be selling food items like gari, rice, and beans at heavily subsidized prices.
From pensioners and workers to students and youths, the people of Ogun State are grateful.
Sincerely, from the organized labor, we want to appreciate our own person, our own father, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for this uncommon gesture extended to Ogun State, and equally to appreciate our own governor, workers-friendly governor, people's governor, who happens to be the first governor to do this kind of flag off.
On behalf of Nigeria Union of Pensioners, the entire pensioners of Ogun State, I want to thank the governor for the able way he has been treating the affairs of pensioners in this state. And we pray that Almighty God will continue to guide you.
For the beneficiaries, it is a big thank you to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Governor Dapo Abiodun. Their leadership is making a difference, and this intervention couldn't have come at a better time.
In fact, I really appreciate the state government and the federal government for this gesture because it goes a long way in my life. Even for those of us who have grandchildren at home, God will bless them and make them to do more for us. We are still expecting more. Thank you.
It is a big relief which the president has already come up to flag off. And by the time we heard that, we were rejoicing, even since yesterday. I'm from Igede community, and already my people are member of the beneficiary too.
In all this, one thing is clear. Governor Dapo Abiodun is a leader who stays attuned to the struggles of his people. He doesn't just recognize the challenges, they move him to action, proving once again that his heart is always with the people who entrusted him with leadership.
And that's the show for today. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. We hope you enjoyed every moment spent with us. Be sure to join us next time for another exciting episode of the program. Until then, I am Victoria Oniaye signing off. Take care and see you soon.